Narrator, hey gamers. Ready to dive into the world of PC building? Building a desktop from scratch can be super rewarding, and I'm here to guide you through it. Let's jump right in. Narrator, first up, gather your components. You'll need a case, power supply unit, motherboard, CPU, RAM, storage, graphics card, cooling system, and an operating system. Optional, but less common these days, is an optical drive. Got everything? Great. Narrator, now let's talk tools. You'll need screwdrivers, usually Phillips head, an anti-static wrist strap to avoid static damage, and thermal paste if it's not pre-applied to your CPU cooler. Ready? Let's prep that workspace. Narrator, make sure you've got a clean, flat surface with good lighting. Ground yourself to avoid static electricity damage. Alright, let's assemble this beast. Narrator, start by installing the CPU. Open the CPU socket on the motherboard by lifting the lever. Align the CPU with the socket. Gently place it in, and lower the lever to secure it. Easy, right? Narrator. Next, apply thermal paste if your cooler doesn't have it pre-applied. Just a small amount to the center of the CPU. Now, attach the CPU cooler, making sure it's aligned properly. Secure it with brackets or screws, and connect the cooler's fan cable to the motherboard. Narrator. Time for the RAM. Open the RAM slots by pushing the clips on either side. Align the RAM module with the slot, and press down firmly until it clicks into place. Simple. Narrator. Now, install the motherboard. Place the I/O shield into the case first if it's separate. Position the motherboard into the case, align it with the standoffs, and secure it with screws. Looking good. Narrator. Let's mount those storage drives. Place your HDD or SSD into the designated bays or brackets in the case and secure them. Done and done. Narrator. Moving on to the power supply. Position the PSU in its area, usually at the bottom or top of the case. Secure it with screws and connect the PSU cables to the motherboard, CPU, and storage drives. Almost there. Narrator. Time to install the graphics card. Remove the appropriate expansion slot covers from the case, insert the GPU into the PCIe slot on the motherboard, and secure it with screws. Nice. Narrator. Now connect all cables. Power cables to the motherboard, SATA cables to your storage drives, and case cables to the motherboard. Double check all connections to make sure everything's secure. Narrator. Moment of truth. Power on the computer and enter the BIOS UEFI by pressing a key like F2, Del, or ESC during boot. Check if all components are recognized and configured correctly. Narrator. Install your operating system, drivers for your motherboard and GPU, and any necessary software. Run final checks to ensure everything is running smoothly, and monitor temperatures and performance. Narrator. And there you have it. Building a computer can be a complex task, but following these steps will guide you through it. Enjoy your new custom-built PC. Happy gaming!